Ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hiya, all the things by Tumbili Studios. And so today's story time is a really simple story about the time I lost my wisdom teeth. How do you lose it? Hence the title, No Teeth, No Wisdom. Because if you don't have wisdom teeth, are you even wise? Anyway, so I was in the final year of my primary. That was in 2010, I think. Yeah, 2010. And so before I begin the story, I need to just warn anyone who is a bit squeamish or you don't like dentists or I'm not going to give gory details, but just proceed with caution. But if you're not going to proceed, just subscribe, share, do the thing. Send it to your people who are not squeamish, because I feel like it's a really funny story. Anyway, so I have gone to the dentist because my parents are good parents. They gave us proper dental hygiene. And so we went to the dentist and she looks at me and she's like, I think this is what happened. She's like, your molars are not growing. Like, where are your teeth? Why are they hiding? Why are they hiding? So she asked us to do an x-ray. And when we got the x-ray done, she found out that my wisdom teeth was sleeping on my molars. Sleeping inside my gum. Like they're sleeping on the job. So basically how they were arranged was they were sleeping on my molars that were inside my gum. So my gum, they couldn't grow. So they were fighting. They were like, you know what? I want to come out. No, let me take a nap. I want to come out. No, let me take a nap. And so she looked at the x-ray and she's like, okay, so this would require us to open up your gum and remove your wisdom teeth. And I ain't gonna do that. So let me refer you to a surgeon. Now, one of the miracles of this story was that the surgeon who she referred us to was a friend of my parents. So we go to him. We're going there with the x-rays. We're just like, oh my gosh, please look. Okay, that's how I felt in my head. My mom is a G. She wasn't afraid. I don't think she was afraid. I should probably ask her if she was. Anyway, so we go and he looks at my x-ray and he's like, this surgery should have happened last year. What have you been doing? Oh my gosh, we need to do it now. And so it was kind of an emergency. And I remember it took us about a week for me to go. And so at this time, I really wanted to be a doctor. Or rather, the whole experience just opened my eyes to medicine. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I remember being wheeled into surgery. First of all, let's talk about these hospital gowns. They are the most awkward thing to wear because your front is covered and your back is not. And so you know how people hold their coats together. You have to do that on their back and it's so weird. It's just... So anyway, so I get dressed into this front to back hospital gown thing and I lie on the bed and I'm being wheeled into the theater. One of the things that struck me about theater was the lights. They were so bright and beautiful and I was just like, oh, this is so cool. Until it hit me, they're going to have to inject me to put me to sleep. And I was terrified, I tell you, of needles, anything that is dungaing my skin, anything that's poking me. I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it. So because the surgeon was a friend of my family, he was really nice and he came and he asked me, so do you want us to dunga you? Do you want us to inject you with the anesthesia? Or do you want us to give you the mask? And it was at that moment I decided I'm getting the mask. And I was the thing they put on your face for you to breathe in so that you just go to sleep. And it was also at that moment I decided these people are going to know me today. I am not going to go to sleep. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to fight that medicine. Let me tell you guys, he gave me the mask. And I was like, this is it. This is where I shine. This is where they're going to look at me and be like, who is this girl? She's incredible, impeccable. Our medicines are not, they have nothing on her. Hey. So I wear the mask and the anesthetologist think that's how you say that. The doctor for putting you to sleep, he comes, he gives me the mask, and he tells me, count from 1 to 10. So in his head, he's thinking, no more procedure, no more patient, this is how we do it. Me in my head, I'm thinking, today they will know. Today, when Goja. So I put on the mask, and the doctors were jovial, they were laughing, they were talking loudly. So I'm hearing them as I'm counting. So I'm like, 1, 2. In my head, I'm thinking, do not give in to the power. Do not give in to the power of this medicine. 3. Do not give in to 4, 5. My people, by 7, I was gone. I just had their voices fading and fading and fading and fading, and I was knocked out. I was knocked out completely. The medicines won, and the surgery happened. The next thing I remember was like coming back and waking up and realizing, oh my gosh, they removed my wisdom teeth. The gravity of what had happened hit me after the surgery, and I was just like, they were inside my mouth, they removed. And I started crying, and the surgeon came to me, he's like, are you okay? And I was just like, thank you so much, thank you for doing this, thank you. And it must have been the medicines. So what had happened was they had to stitch, because they went up down on both sides to remove the gums inside, to remove my teeth inside the gums. And so they had to stitch my gums together, and that was extremely painful. So when I did wake up, the pain hit me, and it was just like, whoa, what just happened? So I couldn't really talk, I couldn't really eat, I couldn't really, it was something else. It was a lot of pain, and let me try and explain what I looked like. So you know how people, when it's plum season or they're eating grapes, they just stuff their mouth with like 5 grapes here, 5 grapes here, and they just look like this. Now I looked like I had a grade A avocado, an Academy Award winning avocado inside my mouth. So I was extremely swollen and in so much pain. But my molars did grow out eventually, because their neighbors had been evicted, and that is the story of how I lost my wisdom teeth. So basically, every time I'm in a group of new people and they're like, give us one random fact about you, I'm like, I don't have wisdom teeth. And also, this is my excuse for when you see me doing foolish things. I don't have wisdom. So you see how I was trying to fight the medicines that just put me to sleep. Don't fight the urge to look through my podcasts, my old videos. Do the thing. Keep in touch. Follow, subscribe, like, comment down below. Tell me, have you had surgery before? Did they remove anything from your body? What was that experience like? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, cool. So there you have it. The story of how I lost my wisdom teeth. I hope you liked the story. See you in the next one. Bye.